Hello. Hi, I'm Gillian St. Kevern. Today is a Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I usually have a blog post to share. I had my blog post for this week all planned out. I had an article that I used as a reference when writing the dead letter office that I wanted to share. It was really cool. It went into the history of the dead letter office, what they do today, and it even had this amazing photo of the dead letter office in 1903 with dead pheasants hanging from the ceiling. Did I save this article? No. Can I find it again? Also no. Can I think of anything else to write about? Nope. So instead, I thought I would do a reading from the dead letter office. So this is the first chapter, and I'm just going to dive right in. So here we go. Jasper ran his fingertips over the stiff card of the envelope. Feel the quality. Either the letter emanated from the upper echelons of society, or our correspondent is desirous of creating the impression that it does. Then there's the handwriting. He held the envelope close to the gas lamp above his desk. Buried in the basement of the post office, the dead letter office had been an afterthought, and no thought at all had been given to its lighting. Jasper beckoned his companions closer. The many unnecessary flourishes indicate an infrequent correspondent. Observe the discoloration in the ink. Between writing the name and address, our writer was interrupted. The letter was set aside, rediscovered, and posted at a later date. Nora crossed her arms over her chest. I resent your inference that the writer was a woman. Plenty of men have hopeless handwriting. Jasper beamed. Nora wore her thick black hair swept off her face in a serviceable bun. Her modest navy gown's red collar and trim echoed the uniform of their colleagues in the delivery service, most suitable. As was Nora herself, punctual, practical, and particular. True, she was not as subservient as was desirable in a departmental junior, but Jasper saw no harm in allowing her to speak her mind. Nora's observations were to the point. True, my dear, very true. The majority of letters in our office back you up. However, the quality of the paper, the fact that the letter was not sent promptly, and the mere fact of its arrival here, all point to a society hostess juggling the demands of managing her household, her family, her social engagements, and her correspondence. Then there is the final, most damning evidence of a casual letter writer. He turned the envelope over, revealing the bare card. No return address. His companions echoed his sigh. Baxter and Nora had been in the dead letter office long enough to share Jasper's feelings on the carelessness of those who omitted their return address. There's no street in London called Trafalgar Place. Baxter's shoulders slumped. I tried Trafalgar Square, Trafalgar Avenue, Trafalgar Road. They all came back, not known at this address. The scarring that marred Baxter's face exacerbated his mournful expression, giving a permanent droop to his mouth. His quick thinking when confronted with the letter bomb saved the lives of his colleagues. However, his resultant countenance was considered off-putting to the general public. Baxter received a Medal of Bravery and a demotion to the dead letter office. He'd been there 5 years. Jasper shook his head. Not Trafalgar Road. The quality of the envelope. No, we must look closer to home. Our solution is in the writer. A harried society woman pressed for time might confuse our nation's great naval victories. Substitute Waterloo Place for Trafalgar Place, and I fancy your envelope will find its home. Of course. Baxter took the letter with a grin. Thank you, Mr. Carruthers. Jasper chuckled, polishing his eyeglasses on his vest, always pleased to be of service. He glanced at the clock. You've got just enough time to catch the afternoon mail. Okay, so that is the dead letter office. It's available on Amazon now and in print on Amazon or through my website, which I will link below. If you are one of my Patreon supporters, and I hope you are, obviously, I like Patreon supporters, I am going to throw up a poll, and if you like this and you'd like me to read from another one of the Read by Candlelight books or any others of my work, you can vote for it on that poll, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my accent is not too off-putting. But yeah, talk to you later.